blank girl, here we go. Watch me make wearable art. Come watch my videos, paint, create, and watch them twirl. Earrings designed blank girl. Watch me make wearable art. Custom, unique, exclusive designs with her in mind. Handmade jewelry by Tolee Designs.
Hey YouTube family, it's Kaysa from Tolee Designs, aka Earring Blank Girl. I'm back with another episode of painting, and I'm going to get started. I have my bowl here. I started off with my bowl. Like I told you before, you don't need to make painting more complicated than it needs to be. You don't have to have a painting tray. You can use a plastic bowl, or you can use a paper towel or a wood surface, not a wood, but cardboard. You can use that as well. Now, I'm going to be using different colors. And I'm just going to pour it out right here. These are the colors I'm looking at. Yeah, that was a lot, guys. I didn't mean to pour out that much, but I'll use it anyhow. So we're going to do that as well. There we go. I hope you guys are enjoying the painting series that I'm bringing to you. I am thoroughly enjoying it. I must really admit. What I have to do, guys, is I have to clean this off right here, because what happens is the paint cakes up and then it closes off the hole. So I'm just going to pour out a little bit right here right now. I'll clean it off. I'll clean off the nozzle later. I don't want to take too much time and just pouring it out. There we go. So this is called antique gold. That is antique gold. And I also use eggplant. I also poured in the Aqua Flash. This is a color shift one. What I love about this particular one, it does change shades when you have it in sunlight or in light, period. All right, so let's see what other color I want to bring into this. I think I want to bring some of this camel in there. Now, camel is another tan or beige. They just call it different things, y'all. I'm going to add in some of this yellow, because y'all know I like yellow as well as blue. All right. I was looking for my gray, but I couldn't find my gray. So I'm not going to worry about trying to find gray. So basically, guys, I am just only pouring out the colors I think I'm going to use. You heard me. I think I'm going to use. All right. Now I have my marker. And I am going to get started. Actually, I want to put a little bit of the deep peach in here. I want to put that in there. I want that to be a choice too. Looks like I'm going to be going out buying more of this colors. But the good thing about these colors, guys, they do last a very long time, which I am very pleased with. All right, let's start with something. Okay, I am going for maybe a camouflage feel, possibly. I don't know yet. So I'm just going to go ahead and mark here. I'm going to do the same over here. Now, guys, when you're doing this type of artistry, don't expect everything to just be neat, because it's just not going to be. There may be a few things that are semi off, okay? All right, so now I am going to go ahead and go this way, because I like that. Okay. And then I will do, maybe I'll go this way. That seems like a way to go, huh? Seems like a little weird way to go, but hey, there I am. All right, as you can see, they're not even. But again, I don't worry about whether something's even or is not even. I just go with the flow, okay? All right. Let's see what we're going to do now. Now I'm going to grab my brush that I have in the water over here. All right. And I do have my baby wipes on the side. If you don't have paper towels to wipe off your brushes with, guys, you definitely need to be using your baby wipes. Okay, so I think I'm going to start off. I'm intrigued by a couple of colors here. I'm going to start off with this one right here, and that is the Color Shift Aqua. What do I want to do with that? I think I want to start off with this, just like that, okay? Now, we'll go over this again only because this particular one is going to require that I paint another layer, which is okay. I don't really care about that. That doesn't really bother me. All right, I'm going to do the same thing on this side. And guys, I would encourage you, listen to me paint in the background while you're working on your other items. Sort of a companion video, if you will. All right, so let's see what else I'm going to be adding in here. I'm going to be doing some really tricky things right here. I'm just going to be honest. What I'm doing is not going to make sense at all. I promise you. So if you're looking for it to make sense, it's not. It really is not going to make sense because it doesn't make sense to me right now. But hey, what makes sense is let me go with the flow. All right. I like this so far. I don't know why I like it, but I do. It's going somewhere, y'all. Where it's going, I don't know. We're going to figure out where it's going in a minute. All righty. I say go with the creativity. Your best projects will always come out well if you lead with creativity and not cynicism or, criticism. None of those. Leave the isms out. How about that? All right. I like that. I love that already, guys. I really do. It seems kind of a weird color, but, it'll make sense in a little while. We love when things make sense, don't we? At least I do. Okay. All right. So now the question becomes, do I want that antique gold in there? And yes, I do want the antique gold in there. But where do I want the antique gold? Do I want the antique gold here or here? And if so, what would this color be? Just so many choices, guys. But since I like to take risks, you guys know I am going to put it right in here. Now, I have not yet decided as to whether or not I am going to add any decor here. Okay, have not decided that yet. Don't know. What I do know is these are random colors that I probably ordinarily would not place together. A lot of times we think that colors have to match. No, they don't. They just have to contrast. And what I mean by that is they just have to enhance one another. That's all. You need a wild color or a loud color, I should say, not a wild color, a loud color. And then you need a calming color that brings it all together, kind of makes it gel together. At least that's what I believe. How about that? Alrighty. Okay. Alrighty. I want to know if you have watched the other video. Did you guys all decide which was your favorite pair of earrings or none? I am curious to know. Now, guys, I'm not really concerned about whether I'm over the lines, because I don't really care about that right now. I can fix the lines. There we go. And then I'm going to take that out of there. I think this is coming out quite beautiful myself. My opinion. That is my opinion. All right. And then I will fix some areas that I need to fix later. All right, now my next color. Am I going in with that eggplant again, or what am I doing? Am I going to add in the yellow, or am I going to add in red? Am I going to do something really weird? Am I going to add in orange? And what is it? Do I want to keep it kind of tone? But I think I know what I want to do. I absolutely do. I want to keep it like it is, because I just want to see how this is going to look. Curiosity has gotten a hold of me. I just want to see how it's going to turn out. Yes, there we go. Alrighty. I like that. Look at that, y'all. That's not too bad. But of course, I'm going to paint over that to make it a little bit darker. Okay. And then I may even just add in another blue to kind of uplift the color just a little bit. Alrighty, there we are. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, that is quite fun, y'all. That's fun to me. I don't know about y'all, but hey, I like what I see. All right, now we're going to do this eggplant over here in that corner right here. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Does anybody know what movie that is from? One of my favorite movies in the world. One of them. I have many. Okay, let's turn that around here. Alrighty, and then we're going to put that in there like that. Yeah. I like the way this eggplant is showing up. And then since I've already painted this part, I'm just going to paint it again. Now, what I would say is, guys, don't oversaturate your wood blanks with paint, because then it becomes a little bit gooey. That's the only word I can think of right now, gooey. Okay. All right, I'm going to do the same for this side. Clear it. Add a little bit more to it. Not much, but just to give it a little bit of a darker feel. Okay. Guys, that is so beautiful right there. Okay, now, I mentioned to you all that what I would wind up probably doing is adding a little bit of another blue. This is Aqua. Okay, this is still Aqua. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the side of the other Aqua. And it's by the same brand, by the way. One is just color shift. One kind of shifts color a little bit, but it's by the same brand, which makes it all great. So I'm going to take this and I'm just going to add a little bit here just to give it a little bit of depth. There we go. That's what I like. See, I like that, right? I like that a lot. So I'm going to take that because I have some extra. Whew. Yes. You see how that's coming out? Okay. Don't hate on the colors now. I'm just trying to tell you. Uh-huh. And there we go. Here we are. There we go. Okay. And then I'll take the extra off of here. Take the excess. We like to take the excess off. There we are. Plain and simple. Then we're going to go right around this edge right here just to fill it in. Okay, yes, there we go. Okay. I think that came out quite good, y'all. Listen, I'm going to be honest. I am impressed. I really am. Okay. Then we're going to go like that. Then I'm going to slide it in there. What I love about these particular brushes, they're thick, right? But at the ends, they're thin. And it gets into the little grooves. I love that. So I'm able to kind of do a broad spread sweep of the canvas, but I'm also able to get into those little cracks. Now, again, I'm not worried about whether I painted over the line or not because I'm going to fix that. And I'm going to show you in a minute that I'm going to fix it. Oh, yeah. Guys, if you are enjoying my videos, one, I would invite you to subscribe and like and share, and then also buy your girl a cup of coffee. All of my stuff is in the description and on my page. Ooh, look at that. Oh, guys. Hello. Do you see what I see? Does anybody see what I see right now? Okay. All right. Listen. I told you that beauty is an eye of the beholder. And right now, I am beholding beauty. Okay. Now, I'm going to go in here and fix this antique gold. Give it a little bit more of a depth look. Finish it. Go in between these little cracked areas that I see. Okay. Spread it out, spread it out, spread it out. Go in between. Go up. Now. Yes, there we go. Oh, wow. Alrighty, there we go. Okay, I'm going to let that dry just a bit. And then I'm going to go over it. Okay. Alrighty, and then I'm just going to do this side. Ha! We got it. Now, I'm going to take my pen, my marker, and I'm going to go over that area again. Yep. Okay. I'm going to take this one. And then we're going to up. And then I'm going to carry it out throughout that way. I didn't carry it through the last time, but I'm doing it this time. Okay. And then we'll do this side as well. Now, sometimes, guys, you're not going to have a steady hand. Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about that. Just try to get it as close as possible. Okay. There we go. Yes, there we go. Look at that. Okay, I'm going to take that across, and then I'm going to, there we go. There we go. We're going to do the same thing with this one. I'm going to go this way. Look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, this is the final touches of this. Now, my next step is, what do I want to do with it? Like, do I want to add a flower on here, or do I want to leave it like this? Tell me your thoughts. Tell me what you think. Because this is gorgeous right here. I mean, like, I do have, like, maybe a flower or something that goes on with this. I really do. However, do I want to really add anything to it? Isn't it gorgeous by itself? Well, I think you guys are going to have to wait till the next video to find out what this shall become. I have to let this dry out. And I am fixing the little areas that need to be fixed. So next time we'll figure out what we're going to actually do with this piece. How about that? All right, until the next episode, keep painting and keep thriving, and also continue to create, and make sure that you're not operating out of perfection, but you're operating out of creativity. See you on the next one.
Earring blank girl, here we go. Watch me make wearable art. Come watch my videos, paint, create, and watch them twirl. Earrings design blank girl. Watch me make wearable art. Custom, unique, exclusive designs with her in mind.